Hello, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day or evening or night. I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you for the support that you're giving to this channel. And please, in the comments, let me know if there's something that you want to know how to do. And I'll definitely create a video about that. If there's something that maybe I did do but it wasn't as clear, please also feel free to let me know and I can, update those videos. But today, pretty much, somebody in the comments asked me how to make landing pages, and there's a few ways to do it. If you already have a website, I'm gonna show you how to do that. And if you don't have any website at all and you want to start, then I'm gonna show you how you can create a landing page, and also how to have a members area only kind of pages. So let's dive into it. Okay, so the first way to create a landing page is by, if you already have a website. Let's say you already have your Wix website and you just want to create a bunch of landing pages. So you go to your account and then you're just gonna go to edit site. And one thing that I can tell you is a cool way to also, in the future, I'm gonna be talking more about this, is how you can pretty much make some money per month or per, if you want to charge per year, is selling landing pages or renting them out. Because you already pay for the hosting and the domain, you can create a landing page just for a specific business, and then you can use that to anybody, for any business. So if you create a landing page, you can even rent it for really cheap. It can be anywhere from like $40 a year, $50 a year, which it seems like nothing, but if you do a bunch of them, it's a lot of money. So you can do that, but of course your domain has to be something very generic, that when you start adding multiple landing pages, it's gonna look something like this. So let me show you. If we go to my website, right, and then you add a landing page. So I have this landing page which I use as my for my social media links. Okay, so as you can see, I have the domain as Bitso, and then the name that comes in front of it is what you can change. So it can be, for example, business name, Sam's, for example. So it's gonna be bitso.com/Sam's, and then you can have that, so that person doesn't have to pay for a domain, and then you can have all their information and everything on that page as if it was their own website, but just with your link. And this is very common. Everybody kind of does this. So for example, if you go to Yelp and you create a listing on Yelp, Yelp gives you your own kind of like subdomain, and you can have your own page. It shows everything, but it says Yelp that, and then it has the business name. So that's something that you can do as well with this, because you already have a domain, so you can try to take advantage of that. And then you can always hide it on your menu. So I got a little bit off topic, but I just wanted to know why this is very important if you want to learn how to optimize and make money with landing pages. So let's say this is your website and you want to start creating a landing page. So the first thing you want to do is go to menus, and you're going to add a page like you would normally do, right? And in here you already have some templates. Again, I don't like to use templates just because they already kind of limit you on how the setup is gonna be. So I'll just go with a blank page. But if you decide to go with one of this, it's totally fine. But we're gonna go with a blank page. So once we go on the blank page, you're gonna notice something here. First, we're gonna refresh the page. One thing that you're gonna notice is that you're still gonna be able to see the menu. And this is how I'm gonna show you the way you're gonna be able to hide it, which is very, very easy. So let me just wait for this to load. Okay, so we created our new page, right? So let's add it again, blank page, and now it is there. So we're gonna name it, for example, Sam's. It's just an example, and then we're gonna click done, and here we're gonna hide it so it doesn't show on our menu. Now, the first thing we're gonna go and do is we're gonna go on the three little dots. We're gonna go under settings, and under layouts, this is where you're gonna select no header and no footer. And what is this gonna do is pretty much gonna give you all this space where you can pretty much customize and add anything. And once you do that, then this is your landing page. So whenever somebody comes here, this is all they're gonna see. They're not gonna be able to go to the other pages within your website. So again, this is a really good way to either run ads. If you're trying to collect certain data, you can do a lot of different things. So once we add it, let me just show you. I'm gonna add a few sections here. And right now, we're just using tools that are already available. We're not gonna kind of like go and customize things as much, just again, because this is just a sample page. So we're gonna go here and add this information here. We're gonna add this paragraph here. And then we're gonna add an image. So you can customize it as much as you want. And we're gonna add a image here. Let's say we add this one. And we're gonna crop this. Gonna make it like a circle. So you have that there. We're gonna add one more strip here. We're gonna add something like this. And again, feel free to customize as much as you want. But once you finish doing this, right? So let's say that's your landing page, and then you can click publish. So now we can preview it. So once you're on your landing page, it should look something like this. There's no menu at the top. So all they gotta see is this specific page, and you can add as much content as you want. So this is a way to create one landing page. Again, this is very easy and simple, but if you start using it, it's very, very good. I'm gonna show you my landing pages. So if you go here, I'm gonna go to social. In this one, before when I used to run ads for social funnel, I will hide the top because I didn't want any distractions. I didn't want them to go to find other information. I was only targeting people that wanted social media. So as you can see, it's very simple. I have just a button to get started, and then it has the information that I'm offering. It has like the timeline, and then it has some samples of what the posts look like. And again, this is something that you can do to your own website, but again, you can edit and customize as much as you want. Now we're gonna go with another sample, which is completely starting from scratch. So if you're completely having to create a website and you want to use it for landing pages, this is what you do. You can go to templates, find a page that you like, or you can start from scratch. Once we do this, I'm also going to show you how you can add a members area, and there's actually two ways to do it. The way that I'm going to show you right now is through the app, but there's another one which is a little bit more advanced, and that's the one I'm already doing a video, and I'm going to show you a little bit right now on what it's going to look like. But pretty much what you do is you can create listings. You can create like specific items that people can fill out, and it's just a little bit more advanced, but it's gonna be very, very nice. Okay, so once you're on your blank page, again, all you gotta do is start adding sections, right? You can start creating and designing this page, but the first thing is, if you're gonna use this as a landing page, what you wanna do is under your menus, go to home, settings, and then under layouts, we're gonna put no header and no footer. So that way it's just gonna be a completely one single page. And again, this is really good because you can customize everything and you don't have to worry about adding a menu or anything. And one thing you could add is anchors, and anchors is what's going to help you go from a specific area. If you connect a button and let's say the content is at the bottom, that's how you're going to be able to do it. So let me show you an example. We're going to add a section here, and we're going to add a small image. So let's say we're going to use this one right here. Okay. Usually what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of like a color, like a black color on top, like an overlay, because if I add a dark text, it's gonna make it easier to read. So for example, if I do that, then I can add a text, and I can add something like this, and I can change it to white, and it's gonna be easier to read. I can also make it this. It says it's time to start running. I don't know, can be for anything, right? So let's say this is your landing page. You want to collect emails, so if you're running a campaign or something like that, this is where you can put it, and then it's like join us now. And again, depends on how you're using this this landing page. You can pretty much do a lot of different things. For example, you can use it for like your Google ads if you're running specific accounts, because it will make it much easier to create. Also, or if you're running Facebook ads, things like that. So once we do that, I'm gonna add another strip. And this is gonna be right here. Usually here, I like to add some information like about us. So you can do a text. We can do something like this. So why us? And then I'll add a little bit of text here. And I'm gonna add some, where it goes. I'm gonna add also an image. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go on this section. Let's add this one right here. And then we're gonna customize this. I usually like to do something that looks a little bit different, doesn't look too square, but you can feel free to add a design as you wish. And then here, and we're gonna add one more section. And then here we're gonna add something like, let's do something like this. And again, you can do as much things as you want. Right here, we can put a form. So I'm gonna go to contacts and forms. And again, your form, you can customize it as much as you want. But this one right now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave it the way it is, just because I just wanna show you very basic about how it's gonna look, okay? So we're gonna drag this a little closer right here. Okay, so for example, let's say you have multiple sections, but you don't want to have multiple pages. You want everything to be within one page. Then what I will do is I go here on search, and I will add anchor, and then it's gonna show anchor menus. which if you go on menus is gonna be under anchor menus. So I can drag this and move it anywhere on the page where I wanna connect something. So I'll drop it right there, and then I can name this, for example, form, right? And then here, of course, is gonna say join us. So for example, this button, if I want it to be connected to this form, what I would do is once I have my anchor right there, all I gotta do is just select on the page, click link, and then right here where it says anchor, I can click on it. It's gonna be on the page. So you can also connect on different pages, and then click on the form and then done. So now when we go to preview, and let's say you're the person comes here. Now you keep in mind that the way on my computer it looks like it's very close, but a lot of the times people will be on their tablet or on the cell phone. So when they click on this, it takes them to that specific area. So that's how you use anchors to be all in one page without having to go outside this landing page, and you can navigate from, you know, from the top to the bottom or vice versa. So you can add as many anchors as you need. And lastly, what we're gonna do is how to add a members area. So again, there are two ways. One is using an app through Wix, which is gonna be right here on these little dots that you see right here. You're just gonna go on the apps market, and then you're gonna type members area, and then here you're gonna see it says members area, Wix members area. So when you click on it, it's gonna look like this, and then you can add it to the page. So now what it's gonna create is gonna add a few pages. One is gonna add your profile page and your account page. So let's say you like this style, then you can leave it like that. But let's say you don't like this style, all you gotta do is just click on the settings. Of course, you gotta click on top of this and then under settings, and then you can change the layout for something like this. So it will look a little bit different. So let's say that's how it looks. So this is for the account. Now, if you wanna change the layout of the profile, you can also do that. But I just want to show you, it just added this. So now you have the members page and you have my accounts page. So let's say you want something that only members can, you know, see. You don't want anybody else to be able to see it. So let's say you're gonna go back to your site menu and see right here, you're under your page. Let's say we're gonna add a page that it's only available for the members. And you're gonna go to where it says add a page. And let's say it's information about, I don't know, meet the team. Let's say it has to be about this. It can be anything, but we're gonna select meet the team. So add the page. So now when it adds the page, we're gonna put this meet the team. When it adds a page, right now it's gonna be visible to anybody that comes to the website. So let's add a menu so that way it's easier to navigate. Gonna add this menu right here. We're gonna put it at the top. Okay, so as you can see, you have meet the team and homepage. So if I go to publish, right, and let's say you go to the live page, you're gonna be able to see everything. So you have your landing page, and remember, because this one, the layout is with no menu, that's why it's not showing. But if we go here, under this page right here specifically, you'll be able to see the menu, because this layout, it's not as a landing page, it's actually as a regular page. So one, if you want to change the layout so the menu doesn't show, again, you gotta go here, and then when you click on these three little dots, you gotta go to settings, and then under layouts, you want to put no header. So once you do this, it will completely hide the menu at the top. As you can see now, there's no menu. So if we go on preview, there's no menu right there. But now, why we want to make sure that nobody else sees this page, so we only want members to see it, then we're gonna go here Again, we're gonna go under the three little dots after we already added our members area app. Then we're gonna be able to do this. If you don't have a member areas app on the page, it might not work. So click on these three little dots, go under settings, and then under permissions, here is where you can add a members only. So only members are gonna be able to see this page. Now, there's another tool that you can use is, let's say you are selling a product, right? Something digital, and you only want people that pay for that product to see this information, nobody else. Then you can only select members. And here you can also create roles. So you can, it says manage site members. So you can create roles. So only specific roles, because let's say you have 3 different programs. One program is silver, the other one is gold, and then platinum. So you only want specific people that pay for the gold to see only the gold package. But if they want to see the platinum package, you don't want them to see that. Then that's how you do it. So now we set up to members only, and we're gonna just put it to all because we're making this a very simple landing page. Okay, so we're gonna put all members, and now I'm gonna click publish. And now this page is only gonna be visible with the people that signed up. So we're gonna go to home, and we're gonna find our, where'd it go? We're gonna turn this into a different layout. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna drag this here because right now it was on the menu. So we wanna keep it somewhere visible, because if not, when we hide this page, you won't be able to see this little button that show up. So we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna turn it again into a landing page. So as you can see, now we have the login button. So now let's go to the page. Now this is your page. Now let's say I want to go to see what's on the members area. I can just click login, and then I can sign up. If I click sign up, it's gonna take me to my account. So let me show you. Actually, let's do this. So it's loading. Perfect. So we're gonna sign up here. It says login or sign up. So sign up. We're gonna go here. When I use my one of my many emails, and then next, and then I'm gonna put my password. There we go. And now I sign up on the account. So as you can see, now you can see my account. And right now, because I haven't added any pages within the accounts, it's not gonna show right here on the left, but it does show the other ones that were allowed on the page for members only. So if I click here, now I'm able to see this page. As you can see, everything is there. But again, it's because I selected members only. Now, if you want something that only has a password, it doesn't have to do with like setting up a members area, because it can be a little bit not necessary. So let's say a client just wants a page where they can just have a password so nobody else access to it, but they don't want to be signing up into an account or things like that. Then the easiest way to do it is when you're on your editor, if you go to a specific page, we can go here under settings, and then under permissions, instead of setting up to members only, we can select password holders. And here you can type a password. So let's say we're gonna do 123, and then we're gonna change the layout to standard because we wanna see the menu. We're gonna click publish. So now this is what's gonna happen. This one, we're also gonna make it standard for now. So it's just for navigation. So if I go to visit site, now I can see the menu because I turned this not into a landing page, but now it's an actually website. So when I go to meet the team, now it's asking me for a password. So once I click 1, 2, 3, because that's the password I set, then now I can see the information that's in there. So you have those two ways. One is to just add a password to a page. Another one is setting it up just for members to see it. And then this is through the Wix app. Again, if you don't like the app and let's say you change your mind, you don't want a members area, then you go back to where it says add apps, and then you're gonna scroll down here where it says manage apps. And then here where it says Wix members area, we can just click on this and you can delete it. Okay, that's how you delete the members area. Now, we're gonna go back here because I wanna show you now how you can add pages on the members area only. So the page, there's two sections. Once you add the members area, you have that part and then you have the website. Okay, so on the member pages, once you're here, you can add a new member page, and when you click on this, you have custom pages which you can create something private, and then this is where members can keep their personal information, or a public page where anybody that it's in the members account can see everything. So you have those options. So for example, if I click something private, somebody else creates a new account, they're not gonna be able to see it. See, so we're gonna do this one first. I'm gonna add a new page, and once you add a new page, it will look like this. As you can see, it even has a new private page, so we can add content to this. So let's say I want to add a gallery, and I want to connect it right there. So it added a gallery, so I can come here and update this, add a lot of different things. This is, to be honest, not very advanced. Using the Wix app is not as advanced because a lot of things are very difficult to change because they're already built. So now we're gonna go to publish, and we're gonna refresh this page. We're gonna close this. We're gonna log in again, okay? So let's do this. We're gonna go back to this area right here, and we're gonna log in so you see that new page right there. So log in, and then we're gonna go here, and then add my page. Now, if I'm going a little too fast, please let me know in the comments. To be honest, I think I had too much coffee today, but hopefully it's not as confusing, or it's clear. So once you log in, we're gonna go here. Now you see the new private page that we create, and we can rename it anything. So if I click on it, I should be able to see the gallery. So as you can see, it's there. But now the only thing is it's already added. So if you want to be able to, for the member to add their own content, then you have to create a form, and then you have to create a database where they can also display the information. So again, using the app, it limits you a lot because you can change anything on the database that comes with the app. So what I've been doing today is I've been doing something very different that I'm kind of like very excited about, because I was able to create the members area, but everything from scratch, so I didn't have to use the app. So I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like. Okay, so let me go here. Okay, so this is what I've been working on, and I'm actually already gonna be doing a video and show you how I did it, so that way you have more customizations, because that's something that a lot of people want. So let me just show you what it's gonna look like. So right now, if I go in preview, it might not work because I'm already what do you call it? I'm already a user. So I have to go to the actual website. Okay, so right here. So The first thing is I have this calendar, right? So this is something that I'm going to be sharing with people, whoever wants it. I'm going to give you access to this page once it's ready, but it's pretty much what it's called a success calendar. So what it does is it kind of helps you improve things in your life. And I want to show you the finished version, but this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to be able to come here, add your own content based on like a message of the day, which is something going to be positive, highlights, morning mindset, things that you need to complete today, things that are exciting about today. So this is more like to keep you motivated and keep you going with your goals. And you're going to have everything from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, the thing with Wix is when you add a members area and somebody wants to add their own content, unfortunately, there's no way for them to have their own content and not be able to affect other members, because everything is within one thing. But the way I was able to do it is something like this. So once I go to the page, and this is a testing page, so just keep that in mind. So I'm gonna log in, and I'm gonna log in as CJ first. Okay, so I'm gonna go here on the calendar, and as you can see, I already have some stuff. So we're gonna put the number 12 just so for you to see. And this is once you add your content or your information, then you just click update, and this is gonna stay, it's not gonna change. So now I'm gonna log out of this account, and if I go back to the calendar, it should be empty, right? So nothing shows. But again, I'm still working on the design of this page, so it should be ready soon. But now I'm gonna log in again as somebody else. So I'm gonna log in, and then I'm gonna log in as Danny this time, okay? And then if I go to the calendar, if you remember, I typed the number 12. So now here, I'm gonna type A, and then the letter A. So just you see what I'm talking about. So now I'm another user that I came here, I added my own content, and I have my own login, right? So I'm gonna log out. And now if I go back to the calendar, there's nothing showing there. So that's pretty cool, because now I can log in again as a CJ, and I should be able to see the same content that we saw earlier. I'm gonna go back as CJ. I'm gonna go back to the calendar, and as you can see, my content is still there. So now I can have multiple people create different content on the same website. So what is this gonna be very good for is for people that wanna create listing pages. Like if you wanna have something like, kind of like, I wouldn't say Craigslist because that's way advanced, but I would say something where like people can come, create their own listing, and be able to have multiple users to create something. So that's something that I'm gonna be adding pretty soon. But in the meantime, hopefully this video help you and give you a little bit more ideas on how you can use landing pages. And again, if you see this white bar at the top, that's because this is a free account. Yours might look different. Yours might say Wix. But I'm also doing a video and gonna show you why you wanna keep doing websites with Wix. Because this is something that if you are developing websites and you are trying to grow your business, this is something also very exciting that you wanna learn. So I'm gonna be creating a video just about why you wanna create websites on Wix and how that's gonna benefit you in the long run. So again, thank you for the support. Hopefully this video was pretty fast, but hopefully it give you some idea on what things you can do. And about the calendar, once it's ready, I'm gonna have it available, so anybody that wants to use it, it's gonna be free for you. And also, if you have any questions, just send me a message. You can also find me on my website. It's gonna be under bitso.com or wixepicsolutions.com. So as you can see here, that's my website, and you can come here, contact me, send me a message, and then I will try to respond as soon as possible. If I don't respond fast, I'll just be patient, and see you in the next video.